Circulation is the process of carrying blood to all the cells in the body. The blood delivers materials needed by the cells and picks up waste materials for disposal. Two types of circulatory systems are found in vertebrates. Vertebrates that use gills for respiration have a single loop system. Blood travels from the heart to the gills, where oxygen and carbon dioxide are exchanged. Then the blood travels directly to the body's cells, where it delivers oxygen and picks up carbon dioxide through tiny blood vessels called capillaries. Vertebrates that use lungs for respiration have a double-loop circulatory system. The first loop carries blood to the lungs for gas exchange and then back to the heart. The second loop carries blood between the heart and the body cells. Oxygen-rich blood is pumped to the cells, where the oxygen is exchanged for carbon dioxide through the capillaries. Oxygen-poor blood returns to the heart. Birds and mammals have hearts with 4 chambers. Often called a double pump, one atrium and ventricle pair pumps blood to the lungs, while the other pair pumps blood through the body. Oxygen-rich and oxygen-poor blood do not mix in a 4-chambered heart. Fish, amphibian, and reptile hearts are not as efficient as the 4-chambered hearts of birds and mammals. Without 4 separate chambers, oxygen-rich and oxygen-poor blood are mixed in the ventricle of the heart. Fish have a simple 2-chambered heart with 1 atrium and 1 ventricle. Amphibians and reptiles have a 3-chambered heart, 2 atria, and 1 ventricle. Reptiles have a partial division in their ventricle. This partition reduces the mixing of the oxygen-rich and oxygen-poor blood. The 4-chambered heart and the double-loop circulatory system is the most efficient system for delivering oxygen and other nutrients to the cells, and removing carbon dioxide and other wastes. To survive, all vertebrates must respond to stimuli from their environment. The nervous system, composed of the brain, spinal cord, and nerves, collects and processes information from the environment and then produces a response. The cerebrum is the part of the brain that receives, interprets, and determines responses to information received from the environment. It's also involved in learning, memory, and decision-making. The size and complexity of the cerebrum varies among the different vertebrate groups. The cerebellum is the part of the brain that controls balance and coordinates movement. The cerebellum in the brains of birds and mammals is more developed than that of the other vertebrates. One organism is not necessarily better or worse at carrying out the essential life functions. They just use different ways of doing it.